Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me today for this walkthrough of the nutrition tracker template created by JMP Studios. This template allows you to keep track of your daily calories, carbs, protein, and fat so that you can make better food choices to keep in touch with your nutrition goals. So going into the template here first, when I first go into the template, I'll be presented with this welcome screen just so that I can know that this is the right application that I am looking at to understand my food habits. As I scroll through, I'll be able to get started by clicking here on the arrow. When I do, I'll be brought to this page to allow me to add meals. So I can add the daily meals I'm taking, just again so that I can understand what I'm consuming and if I need to make any changes. So I've got two options on this form to add my daily meals. The first is doing it free form, where I can add in what I ate, like a bowl of pasta, how many servings that you ate, and be honest, it is data for yourself. The calories per serving of what you consumed, as well as the carbs, protein, and fat from the food or the recipe you were following or eating. The date of when you consumed your meal, as well the meal type, so whether it was breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack, and then an image of your meal so that you can keep track of what you're eating, especially if it looked good. Also, if you don't want to fill out the form and there are certain foods that you eat more regularly, you can also use items that you've saved in the past by pressing this button here, and you can use saved foods for a particular meal. Let's say you had oatmeal and bacon for breakfast. You can add from a saved food item. So here, oatmeal and bacon with the number of servings that you've had, the calories per serving, protein, carbs, fat, so on and so forth, the meal that you had, as well as the date. And once you're done with either form, you can press submit, and that meal has been logged in the background. Now, going into the other functionality of the application, I can see a daily log of what I've had for different dates, as well as different meal periods. For example, here, March the 4th, I had honey sesame chicken for dinner. That clocked in at 374 calories. And if I click in, I'd be able to see more information like the number of servings, the calories, carbs, protein, and fat of what I had. If I'd like to save particular food items, recipes, because I eat them more often than others, I can go here to the saved food items. I can see what I've already saved here, and then I can add new food details to save them for future use. So for example here, food name, the calories, the carbs, protein, fat, as well as a photo of the food item. Very easy to find some of this information if you're following online recipes that these days usually have this information handy. Now, if I want to see some statistics on what I've been having, just so that I can understand my eating habits, I can go into the statistics tab and I can see some daily averages for how many days I've been logging my meals, how many meals I've logged in total, the average calories per day per serving, the carbs per day per serving, average protein per day per serving, the average fat per day per serving, and then scrolling through here, different charts that show me the calories per day, carbs per day, protein per day, fat per day, and clicking in, seeing my daily progress. So now let's go into the data to see how it runs on the back end. Okay, so now going into the data for the nutrition tracker, I can see that it's powered by two different tables hosted in Google Sheets, where if I wanted to, I could go into the linked Google Sheets and export or manipulate as required. But as usual, all of the calculations in the application are being done within Glide itself. So going into the first daily log table, I can see the date of the meal as well as when it was submitted, the food name, the meal type, its servings, calories, fat, protein, all of the same information that I would be entering in with the form and seeing in the application. As I scroll through, I can see more columns here with calculations on the total calories, total carbs, fat, protein, so on. A few counts on how many days I've been logging, how many meals I've logged, and then averages for the specific columns. If you wanted to edit any of the calculations or add your own, you can always add in new columns here in Glide, or edit the calculations in the columns themselves. Now, if I go into the saved food table, I can see the different food types that have been saved, and I can either add in new food types here or using the form. Now, just like other Glide templates created by JMP Studios, this template has been developed so that it can be built upon. If you would like to add in user-specific capabilities, if you would like to make this even more automated than it is, if you'd like to add in more calculations, please feel free to unleash your creativity and make this your nutrition tracking application. Better data, better usage leads to better habits. If you do build on top of it, I would love to see it. I would love to see your progress, so please never feel shy to reach out to me. And as well, if you have any questions, of course, you can message me or reach out via JMP Studios. And of course, if you would like some help building out this template or any other Glide applications for your personal projects or for your business, feel free to reach out to me at jmpstudios.xyz, where we can help you build out your applications, build your business applications so that you can run faster and more efficiently and get you on the ground running faster. Thank you for going through this walkthrough with me. And of course, like always, happy building. Thank you.